everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name's Hannah and today we're going to be speaking about all things books. So I wanted to speak to you guys about my February TBR because if you're new to this channel, this is what I do on this channel. I'll just speak about the things that I love, and I'm just really excited to share with you guys what I plan to be reading in February. I have 10 books I want to get to. Very ambitious, I know. How it's going to happen, I have no idea. I don't know. I think I've read 11 books so far this month, which is really good and promising, but the thickness is concerning me, and also the fact that I've only read this many books so far is only because I did a 24-hour readathon, which I did film but was too chicken to post. I might post it, but as of today I have yet to post it, so I don't know whether you guys will have seen that vlog or not, or if I even posted it. But anyway, I'm rambling. But that might be the only reason I've read so much. But we're gonna give it a good crack. You know, there's always an opportunity to maybe push some to next month and anything, but these are the books that I have selected. And it's only because I kind of ran out of books this month to read from my TBR. That's the only reason that I've selected so many, because I'm definitely not going to run out of books. It's getting to all of them that's going to be the problem this time. So yeah, anyway, without further ado, let's just get into it, and I'm going to show you guys my highest priorities for this coming month. This one is for book club, the Clockwork Readers book club. I don't know why my mind is blanking here. I'm just really tired from traveling all day. I've just gotten back from Glasgow. I'm definitely going to post that vlog, so hopefully if it isn't up already, it'll be the next video I post, hopefully. But yeah, I got this while I was in Glasgow because literally the day before I left, Hannah, a Clockwork Reader, announced that this month's book was going to be Feybound by Sarah L. Afari. And I was just so excited because we have elven sisters, they get casted out from their society, come across a fae society, there's some romance, a sapphic romance, so it definitely sounds up my street. It's amazing. So this is going to be the next book I pick up after the one that I'm currently reading, which is the Atlas 6, which I read while I was away in Glasgow. After that, next on the priority list is The Principle of Moments by Esme Jacquemin Pearson. Basically, this is being pitched as being like Doctor Who meets Jane Austen. We've got a past 1800s kind of timeline where a time traveler is stuck at this point in time and has fallen in love with an 1800s prince. And then we have a very much in the I can't remember the year. So in the year 68, and we have Asha, and feels like she's another working clock. Pure War Machine. She acts through her rebellion through studying, erotic manuals. And she receives a very ominous message. So it sounds really good. Doctor Who meets Jane Austen sounds amazing. So, and I've definitely been meaning to get into more sci-fi, so I'm gonna eat this up. Absolutely. And it's just so, like, those two are just so newly out too, which, like, look at me being on top of the newly released books. Like, who am I? And then we come out here with books that have been released since the 50s. That I still haven't read yet. The Lord of the Rings trilogy. I'm going to try and read these hopefully within a working week. That's the idea, that these will get read in a working week. But I have no idea how that's going to go. We're going to try. I know it can be done because I've seen other people do it, but I will have other things going on at the same time. Remember, I'll have uni work and such, but we'll give it a good crack. We'll give it a good go. And I'll probably make a vlog out of it, trying to get these all read in a working week. Can we do it? I don't know. Now these are the books that I have selected as kind of like ones that it's okay if I have to push them onto March. Like, that's just how it's gonna go. So these are ones that it's okay if I don't get to them in February. A Natural History of Dragons. I'm gonna try and prioritize these ones out of this little pile I've got. Just because I've read Emily Wilde's Encyclopedia of Fairies, and this gets compared to it so much. So yeah, A Natural History of Dragons by Marie Brennan. We have, just like Emily Wilde, we have a kind of academic situation surrounding magical creatures. In this case, instead of fate, it's dragons. And I don't know much anything, like, I think she's like 19, but telling it from the perspective of her being qualified and grown and being able to look at all of this with hindsight. So, sounds really good. Then we have Magnus Chase. I've just put this on because I wanted to throw some middle grade into the mix because, you know, I just never read middle grade. It's always like YA or adult fantasy. Middle grade is a period long since forgotten, but I can make an exception for Mr. Rick Riordan because he has been a part of my life since I was like 12. So got to stay true to my roots as a reader. And to say that I've actually, after so many years of being a super fan, I can finally say that I've read all of Rick Riordan's work. That would be amazing. I've literally, all that stands between me and being able to say that is the Magnus Chase trilogy, which, as you can see, I've actually made an attempt at it before, like years ago, but I just haven't gone back to it. The Kane Chronicles and The Sun and the Star. I also need to read that. So once I've read all of those, I will have read all of Rick Riordan's like repertoire. How cool would that be to say? So that's going to be another one to get to. Strange the Dreamer. I've had this. It was gifted to me a couple of Christmases ago, and like, I don't know, I guess I was just intimidated by it because of all the things I heard. But it's high fantasy. It's about I want to say, it's Laszlo. I don't know why I was going to say Lorenzo. It's Laszlo. He's obsessed with someone called the Godslayer. So who's the Godslayer? What did they slay that warrants being called a god, kind of thing, and what happened to the mysterious city of Weep, because no one knows. So I definitely want to get to this one. The Wicked Fate by Kaylin Bayron. This is YA fantasy with some mythological roots. This follows Bree. She has powers connected to plants and such, and with that comes a lot of complicatedness. So it's like her powers bring her some inheritance. She gets inherited into like a big house, which is in like a small town, and this small town kind of has a connection to the magic too, and it's all very hard to explain. But yeah, it's been a really long while since I read the first book in this duology. Oh my gosh, you can tell I'm scatterbrained and tired, guys. Like, ugh, please excuse me. But yeah, this one, I really just want to get this one under my belt because it's been so long, and I remember really loving the first one when I read it, so it'll be a fun idea to go and give it another read. Well, give the duology another read. And then I really want to start the Jasmine Throne. I believe this has another book out and then another one coming out, I think. So I am definitely behind the times with this one. I think there's a sapphic princess guard situation. It's fantasy. I don't know much else. So I'm excited to get to this one. And that is all the books I'm planning on getting to. That is 10 books for the month of February. But like I say, I'm probably not going to get to all of them. I'm definitely going to try and get to the ones that I've prioritized. Basically all the ones that I prioritized are the ones in hardback, which is a coincidence, and the ones that I will try to get to during the month, but it's okay if I have to push them to March. That's fine too, but it feels like really a lot when I put it into one big pile. Like, I can't even put it into a pile. Like, I didn't think it'd be that crazy. I mean, technically it's not 10. Technically it's like 7 books, because Lord of the Rings is just one big ass thick book. Which I thought made it sound better and a little bit less intimidating, but each part of the Lord of the Rings, even though it was originally published as one, each of them are as thick as a regular book on their own. So, but you know, we'll get read what we get read in the month of February. So wish me luck. Hopefully I get to most of these. And yeah, that's my reading plans for February. Let me know what your reading plans are. I hope you have a lot of luck with your reading. I hope you read so many amazing books, and yeah, I shall see you guys in my next video. I'm going to sign off for now, but see you guys in my next video. Bye!